This is Lake Ashby County Park, located in Volusia County, Florida, and it's named for Major James Ashby, who served in the Second Seminole War. It's famous for its lake. It's one of the rare lakes outside of the St. Johns River or intercoastal waterway on the eastern coast, where there is actually Indian Midden. So we're going to look for those, and we're going to take a look at the lake. There's a nice boardwalk, so come join us. All right, so we're going to get started on the trail to the boardwalk and the lake. Beautiful day out, hot summer day. Really nice live oaks we can see in front of us. It's a canopied trail right here. Some saw palmetto on the right. And on the side of the path here, we have some patches of coralberry. Let's take our first look at the lake. I believe this is Gator Creek that flows into the lake. Nice sandy beach here. Now, I don't know if this was ever open to swimming, but I remember a news story made national news back in 1998 where a mom had her child, and the child was just walking along the beachfront, probably right here, and an alligator came up and snatched the baby. I think it was about a week later they found the decomposing baby in the gator's mouth on the other side of the lake. But so probably for that reason there's no swimming allowed, but it is a nice white sand beach. We'll keep our eyes out for gators. And some wildlife. This is the mouth of Gator Creek. And it's almost like a little waterfall, which Florida doesn't really have them, but it's it actually drops about 2 feet right here as a cascade. Very beautiful scenery. Take one more look around. Don't see any gators right now. And another larger waterfall that looks like it goes about 10 inches. On the right side of the trail here, we have some ironweed. I'll give you a close-up of that. All right, so we've located an Indian Midden, just a few feet tall. And you can see some of the shells. And it stretches back alongside the road. I'm not gonna step on it, but you could see a lot of shells along the top of the mound. And we're gonna start the boardwalk trail. Right here's a little bridge. Gator Creek, it's got very tannic waters. I guess that's the acidity in the oak leaves, maybe some other foliage that turns the, what is this called? I hear a woodpecker. You can hear the woodpecker once in a while behind me. This is the other side of Gator Creek, the side that feeds into Lake Ashby. We have oak on our left, and palmetto on our right, also known as cabbage palm. Here on our left we have a patch of fern. We'll just take a little look at that. So here's the boardwalk. So here's the boardwalk trail itself. See some cypress in here. Let's take a little peek in here. You can see the cypress knees. And here's the base of a cypress tree. On our left here is a sweet gum tree. So we are just a little bit further down from where Gator Creek feeds into that white sand beach. And we see water lilies. Patch of water lilies right here. Good example of a cypress tree right here. A couple more cypress. I'll take a look at the lake from this vantage point. Clump of cypress right here. We'll just take a look at their bases. Very distinct. They always grow near water sources. We continue to make our way across the boardwalk, which cuts in about 100 feet from the shore. Continue along the boardwalk. A little shelter. This lake is really nice. It's not developed. I've seen maybe a couple of homes maybe in the distant shore, but it's very well preserved. And this is all cypress in front of us in this forest. And the trail is going to go right through that. So that should be a very interesting walk. We're nearing the end of the open lake section. We'll just take a view of the shore. And head into the cypress forest. The lake is very tannic itself right here. It's like a copper. And a high concentration of lily pads in this area. We're heading into the cypress forest. We'll see if this forest is just along the shoreline or if it's swampy a little bit inland. Yeah, this is very, some old cypress in here too. You can see the one on the right there. It's a very large cypress tree, very old. Or really old cypress trees. Pretty amazing. Take a look at all these cypress knees. And then a little beyond there, a very large cypress tree. And let's take one more look at this cypress swamp. On the right there, that's one of the gigantic ones. Oh, okay, spider right in front of me. Let me focus in on that spider. Large number of ferns here. And every once in a while they have a plaque. Cinnamon fern, stately fern found throughout the southeastern United States. They're very common here. We're out of the cypress swamp and we see oak, red maple, a lot of ferns on the ground, sable palms. It feels really like you're out in the wilderness here. A lot of spider webs. I guess it's that time of year. Spanish moss hanging from this oak tree here. Boardwalk is very zigzag. Nice oak on our left. It's called a laurel oak. And a pine tree here. Probably be a slash pine. And this looks like the end of the trail. So I hope you enjoyed this little trek with us to Lake Ashby and the boardwalk trail. If you did, please click like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on the next adventure.